Hey guys, okay, so in this video I just want to show you guys how to change the battery in a wireless transmitter. This is actually an alarm remote control that I have, a key fob as they call it. And the thing about it is that this is a 315 megahertz key fob. It's an older model. The newer models are 433 megahertz if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so this key fob basically is gone. You could actually see the lights are not coming on. There's a little LED light on top there and it's not coming on. So it's finally it's finally off. And so one of the things that's so strange about this key fob is that there's no screws. There's no screw point at all. And so I didn't know how to actually figure this thing out until recently. So I guess I decided I'd make this video because there'll be somebody else out there that, you know, would need this help. So I hope that this will help you out, guys. And so please consider liking and subscribing to the channel while we go ahead and get this key fob going. All right, so the first thing is that we obviously need is we need this little screwdriver, and this screwdriver will help us to sort of get things going here. All right, so just get back the camera here. Good. Right. So this should be able to open it up. But before we open it up, as you can see here, there is actually this little ring, and this ring actually is joining the both parts. You could actually see the line. And so basically when you open it, obviously this ring is going to be in the way. So we need to take out this ring first of all. And so that is fairly easy. Right, so we take the ring out, and I hope you could actually see this video. It's a little bit small, have the camera a little bit far away, but yeah, okay, so now that we have the ring off, we will use this very small screwdriver to get things going. Alright, so in order to do that, you need to be very gentle. I mean, when I say gentle, it does hold very strongly, so you would want to pry a little bit, but before you pry, sometimes there's little parts, there's a little groove that you could look for. In this case, there isn't really much of a groove, so I'll start with the bottom where the key ring is, because this looks like the easiest point. And you just ever so gently push directly into the crack and try to loosen it out on both sides. This one is pretty tight, right? You just keep prying. Just keep prying open and it will eventually come out, but just be gentle because you don't want to break the plastics, right? That's the main thing, don't break the plastics. Okay, that's it. You heard the crack and it just cracks open. And so now that part of it is open, now you just gradually go around and pry it open. Just gradually again go around, prying it open, and you can see it's actually coming apart. And same thing, just keep going around. Gently pry it open, and there you go, and it's open. And it was pretty much as simple as that, right? So what you can actually see is that there is these little grooves that basically allows it to grip in. So that's what's happening here. So that's just grips in. So it's a hard and it's a tough grip, but it's a grip that you definitely need to be aware of, because you don't want to break these. Obviously, if you break it, you know you're gonna have some trouble connecting it back up. And what is interesting too is you actually see R315, which tells you that it is a 315 megahertz key fob. So that's pretty much it. All right. So now the next part is that there's this kind of rubber that you can actually find in it, and this actually moves out. Not the rubber itself, but the circuitry inside. actually moves out. All right, so this is what we're interested in. All right, so we focus in here. I want you to actually focus on this part. Let's bring this guy here. Okay. All right, so yeah, so focusing here, we see that all we need to do now is try to slide the battery out. So you could just use the same screwdriver and just push it out. And once you push it out, it's a tight fit. So once you push it out, you should be getting this, and it's a CR2032, which is a standard sort of battery. Those are standard, you know, in most of these devices. So you just take that out. Obviously, this is an old one, and we have a new one here, and this is going to be a little bit difficult to take out, most likely. But I don't know. They package this battery like, wow, like it's cool. All right, so here we go. So we have a replacement. Make sure to pull out. Make sure to pull out from the actual battery itself. Make sure to pull out from here. Right. Because obviously if you put it in with this, it's not going to make the contact and you're not going to get any battery power. So now that you have the new battery, you just simply slide it back in. Doesn't matter the orientation, as long as positive is to the top where you see the positive sign, and well, the underneath is negative. So just slide it in. It's going to fit very tight, and we just saw some light happen there. So now we could actually test it to see, right? So nice, I can actually hear something. Okay, so it says system disarm here as well, so that's kind of cool. Now that we have it, we just have to sort of line it back up. Make sure to line it back properly. In my case, the rounded area seemed to be more to the top. It's a wider area here, so put the wider area back into the wider area. Try to get it within the rubber, because the rubber is sort of like partially water resistant to some degree. And yeah, and then we just cover it back, guys. It's kind of pretty much it. That's how easy it is. Cover it back. It's gonna be, you should hear a snap when you're covering it back, because it should go back into the grooves. This one is pretty tight, so see if we get it in. Yep, it snapped, and that's exactly what we want. And of course, we will put back our ring. And there you go, guys. Works like a charm. Alright, guys, so I hope this helped some of you guys out there. Please consider liking, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye bye.